Hi and welcome to the VW Engine Company. Today I'm going to be talking you through our customised turnkey service. So let's take you inside and show you what we do. So although this video is primarily about the turnkey service, I think this part is relevant because this is our engine assembly area. This is where the engines are actually assembled and produced. We do the entire process on site by our staff, the stripping, the cleaning, the inspection of the core, and then the machining. Everything is done on site, and this is the final area where the engines are assembled. We can build engines right away from the early fixed pedestal, 1200, 1300, 1500, right through the air-cooled range, 1600 up to 1776, and we can also produce the Type 4 engines, 2 litre, as well as the water boxes. Once the engines are finally assembled, as you can see here, the engines are tested on an electric test rig, so we make sure that they have good oil pressure, good compressions. It's part of our overall checking. The engines are then packaged up as a long block, where they can be dispatched out for stock at any time, or they can go through to our workshop where the turnkey and the fitting takes place. Okay, so here we are in the workshop, as you can see, and the first thing to explain is that anyone can take advantage of this service. You might be an individual, for example, that is happy to take the engine out and refit it. You might be just a local garage, you might be a restoration dealer. Anyone can utilise this service, and we can also do the complete fitting for you in-house. So here is an example of an engine and how it may arrive with us. So if it's just a vehicle, we would drop the engine out to this stage. If it's just for the turnkey service, we would expect the engine to arrive on a pallet like this. It would then go onto a rig, and the first thing that we would do is do an initial inspection. So as the chaps in the workshop are inspecting all the ancillaries, they're stripping them off one at a time, and they will be writing notes on what they deem to be good and what they deem is unserviceable. All of those notes will then be passed through to the office, where we can discuss this with you and get your authorisation to replace anything that's perhaps unserviceable. Anything that is serviceable will then go through to our preps team, and I'll take you through there now and we can show you what they do. So here we are in the preps area, and as you can see, this area is utilised for the factory as well as the workshop. Not only is it the area where we do all our stripping and our cleaning of the exchange core, but also the workshop utilise it for stripping and cleaning all the ancillaries, inspecting them to make sure that they're serviceable again after they've left the engine. And as you can see here, the tinware is taken back to bare metal. They then prime, repaint everything, and then it's utilised back in the workshop. So I'm going to take you back in there now and show you the end of the process where they do the assembly and the final checks. This is now the final stage of the process. So the ancillaries have come back from preps, they've been cleaned, painted. A lot of the ancillaries on this particular engine are the original ancillaries that would have come off it in the first place. The exhaust, for example, the fan housing, all of this is the original that's been stripped back to bare metal, as I just explained to you, primed, repainted and then reassembled. This is obviously also a good time for customers if you wanted to perhaps change the alternator, or you might want to put a new carb or even twin carbs on. All of that can be discussed with you at the beginning of the project. And once it's reached this stage, the engine will be then hot tested under its own power, so we can actually set the timing, the carburation is tuned, everything is ready. It's then palletised and sent back to wherever it needs to go to for you to refit the engine, or in this case, this one's going to be refitted back into this lovely cabriolet.
We welcome you to visit us or give us a call anytime, where we'd love to discuss your requirements. But for now, thanks for watching, and we look forward to you putting your trust in the VW Engine Company.